it's not always about salary, but it's about a habit sometimes that make people look at us as poor. Yes, even when we are not poor. And so in this video, I am going to take you to 3 major areas that actually teachers can make amends so that it can take off that mindset that teachers are poor. You know what? The first thing has to do with our dressing and grooming. Dressing and grooming. Yes, I have been saying this time without numbers that a lot of teachers, sometimes if they don't tell you that they are teachers, you cannot even know that they are teachers. Oh yes, if they don't, you see, teachers are not having uniforms, unlike the nurses and other professions, the police and those in the security, where these people are having uniforms, so it's easy to identify them. Teachers are not having that. You understand, mostly in most of the countries. And so if a teacher doesn't tell you that he's, oh, I'm a teacher, you will not be able to know. Why? Because of the dressing. Sometimes when you are in a car and then you see someone coming to board the car, the person's dressing will even tell you that the person is, let's say, a local car engineer. You see, those people mostly called in Ghana as a fitter. So it's easily to identify the person because of the dressing and all that. And then as a teacher, you should also be easily identified with your dressing, and that alone will cause for respect. Oh yes, someone will say, okay, so what will respect do me? You see, the moment you have that mentality, that thing in mind, it's actually not going to be well with you. Trust me. Yes, make sure, as people do say, appearance actually sometimes let people or tells people how to actually regard you. So teachers should be able to dress well, professionally, modestly. We are not saying that education actually is not saying that teachers should go and be wearing gold attires and all that. No, but at least the attire, the dressing should actually be able to portray positivity outside to the community and to the people out there. We should groom ourselves so well to the extent that when people actually see us, they will begin to respect us like they do to the bankers and all that. When you see a banker, I'm not saying you should go and wear suits and all that, no, but at least the one you're going to put outside should be quite modest, should be quite neat. Teachers should look so professional, and sometimes you feel so good seeing some teachers. I mean, they are dressing alone will actually tell you what they do in class, will actually tell you the kind of school they find themselves in and all that. Some teachers also dress so nicely to the extent that when you see them, you will be like, wow, are you actually going to the classroom? Sometimes people will actually see you and be like, oh, are you actually going to the classroom to teach? Oh yes. Why? It's because they don't see other teachers dressing that way, and that is one of the reasons most teachers look so poor. Yes, when they are not poor. And now the second aspect has to do with borrowing and begging. Oh my goodness, a lot of teachers are actually at fault when it comes to borrowing and begging. They can borrow from their landlords or their landladies. They can borrow from their in-laws. Some even borrow from their church members. Some borrow from their colleague teachers. Some borrow. In fact, most teachers do borrow all the times, begging here and there all the times. And with this, it will not let people respect you, frankly speaking. Oh yes, to the extent that a lot of teachers are also going out for loans without any plan, without any budget, without anything at all in mind. They're just going for a loan. They cannot sustain simple hardship. They're going for a loan, and then later the banks will be deducting them hugely at the end of every month, and then they will go bankrupt. That is one of the negative aspects of some teachers. I know not all teachers actually do that, but hey, if you're a teacher and you are into the begging and you are also into borrowing here and there and all that, sometimes you see, as a result, you call your friends, you're not picking your calls anymore. As a result, you want to get closer to other people, and they're not getting you or giving you the chance and all that. It is one of the negative mistakes, one of the negative aspects of most teachers, and it will let people actually see you as a very poor person, and that actually calls for creating a side business for yourself. And that is what I've always been preaching over here on this particular platform. And hey, if you want financial education for yourself, sound financial education, practical ones tailored to your profession, I have my other channel, and the name is Atta Smarts. Kindly search for that on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe and follow that particular page. And hey, it's all about financial education for you. You see, one thing is that borrowing and begging creates pity instead of dignity. So if you want to maintain your dignity, do your best to stay away from that. Now, the third one and the last one I'm adding over here is about a negative mindset, a negative thought. that people do normally say that teachers are poor, are poor, are poor. So please, as a professional teacher, stop repeating teachers are poor. Stop repeating that. That mindset should be changed. You understand? Hey, I'm making a video, you know, so get back, you know. I said, get back, Mr. Cook. That's just by the wayside. So what I'm trying to put across over here is that that negative mindset should be out of our mind. It should not always be, pushing us to think that teachers are poor. So a whole lot of teachers are having that in mind, that teachers are poor. So as a result of that, it is also going to be cemented in your mind. And so you already have that in mind. You've already conscientized your mind. So nothing, absolutely nothing, will be pushing you to think outside the box, to do something to better your life or to help yourself, because you've actually heard that teachers are poor. And so you've also accepted that. Please do not accept that negativity. As a professional teacher who happens to have the opportunity to be part of this wonderful platform, do well to take this education. Now, I know that when you get into the profession, some people are into the teaching profession, they've been in for so many years, and they are always fond of saying those things, and they will try to actually tell you that. And you should also come with a different mindset so that you can even help those people with that negative mindset. Let us continuously be sharing this particular video so that all teachers will actually have access to it. Share this video with the staff that you find yourself in, so that we can change the mindset, the negative mindset of most teachers, so teachers can also be respected in the communities. My name once again is Atta Smart, your lead educator over here and your financial coach. Thank you very much. I'm sure you've gotten value from this video. If today happens to be your first time, do well to subscribe over here on YouTube, and don't forget to follow us on TikTok and that of Facebook. Smart Teachers Hub. You know, it's all about your professional growth, it's all about your welfare, it's all about your financial education. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section and I will attend to you over here on this platform. See you next time in the next video.